I'm curious, are there other data sources that you've brought in to kind of append to the existing data to make it more robust and
Oh,
more
absolutely. I think the biggest part with the data itself, after you establish whatever that process is that you're going to be, and you've established the data that you need to make the business decisions, it's adding your validation rules, automating it. I'm a huge enrichment person. So we know we have Zoom info. So of course we hooked Zoom info up and it's on a weekly enrich. So any new accounts that we put in, it's constantly refreshing those contact changes. Things have gotten so great now with AI. All of these systems have some kind of AI enrichment that you can constantly just refresh that data. So I do feel that that is up to the business. What are your requirements? I've worked in companies where they did not allow anybody to create an account. It had to go through RevOps or your Salesforce team or your HubSpot team. Because again, you're cleaning up messy stuff because people always put the data in. But if you have an enrichment tool, you're able to kind of keep that data going no matter who puts the accounts in. I think the other part too is making sure that you have some kind of audit going, whether it be missing fields that you require, your validation rules, any data inconsistencies that you can help flag. So that way you're keeping people accountable for it. That's the biggest part of making sure that the data hygiene is upkept.
So on that note, who do you think in the organization should own the data hygiene?
RevOps, absolutely. I mean, but you should have like the combination. I think everybody owns it. It's everybody's data and everybody's responsibility, but you have to have that ownership and who is responsible for making sure it stays clean. Because it's a constant. We've got apps in our stuff for like duplicates that's constantly running deduping because it happens. I mean, I walked into this with like 5,000 contact duplicates. So no wonder we couldn't figure out who a primary contact was. But if you don't have eyeballs looking at that stuff and actually going through your data, it's really hard to figure out what you need and what you don't need. So I do feel, RevOps, sales ops, whoever that is that's owning the customer relationship up front should have some kind of responsibility with that. If you don't have a business analyst or a data analyst that's just data, then you're kind of that person that owns it up front.
Yeah.